Good morning, guys. How's it going? And I am back with another new house build. And as you know, and if you don't know, I only uploaded one build last week, and it was on Tuesday. It was not on Monday or Friday like I usually do, because I went to a friend's house Wednesday and did not come home till Saturday. So I was not available to do this. But I am back, and the house builds are back on schedule, so you will definitely have one today and Friday. So yeah. Also, I think I am going to start uploading in the afternoon because I asked you guys on a poll on Twitter what what time do you normally watch YouTube, and I put the morning, noon, and late afternoon, like 3 p.m. And what ended up winning was late afternoon, between like, I don't know, I would say 3 to maybe like 5 or later. So I guess I'm gonna change my upload schedule. So it'll still be Monday and Friday, but I guess I'll upload closer to noon, if that makes sense. Oh wow, okay, that does make sense. I don't know. Here we go with these voiceovers. Always my best friend. But it is currently noon when I'm recording this now, so it'll be up around 1. So I'm gonna aim to upload my builds around between probably noon and 3. I haven't ever been able to stick to a certain time, so we'll just go between the hours of 12 and 3. It'll probably more than likely stick to between noon and 1. But yeah, anyway, so like I've been talking about, I went to a concert on Friday the 23rd, and I saw Black Veil Brides for the 8th time, and it was amazing. Um, each and every time has been amazing. Nothing can beat the first time though. But anyway, the concert was fantastic. I had so much fun. I don't know. I just can't explain what made this time better than any of the other times. It just was. It was just great. And I got to hear some new songs. I heard Wake Up. I heard When They Call My Name. I heard some old songs like Knives and Pens. It was just great. Um, and Andy waved at me. He made direct contact and waved. It was so cool. That's like the second time that's ever happened. I do not remember the first time it happened. I think maybe a year or two ago. I don't know. But anyway, so the other two bands that were there were Crown the Empire and Asking Alexandria. And so I did not know that Crown the Empire was going to be there. I don't know how I missed it on all the posts, but I did. And I thought that the opener was just some opening band that I didn't really know. But it was Crown the Empire. And I was like, what? I felt so stupid because Crown the Empire is a pretty big deal. They've got a pretty good fan base going, and they've been on the Vans Warped Tour quite a few times, and they've done some tours for some pretty big bands. And I guess I'd never actually seen what they looked like before or whatever. I just know their name, and I know that they're pretty popular. So I had no idea that I had just seen Crown the Empire, which was pretty cool. Um, and then Asking Alexandria came on, and they were really, really good. They put on a fantastic show. I was pretty blown away by it. Um, I need to just sit down and listen to them because I don't know. I've listened to them maybe a couple times before, but seeing them live gives me a whole new, like, I guess, perspective on what they sound like. It was great. It was totally cool. I would absolutely see them again. And, on to the next story. So, on the way there, I was with my friend, and she and I, when we got into Portland, we both had to use the bathroom really, really badly. And we had a little bit of an adventure doing that. So, if you're from Oregon and you know Portland is like crazy and there's a bunch of one-way streets and it's just nuts. Um, it's really hard to drive in Portland because it's a big city. And so we got there, we found the venue. I've been there a couple of times, but um, anyway, so we found this parking lot. It's an open lot, and it was a pay to park, and we only needed to use the bathroom, so we just parked there and decided, okay, we're not gonna pay. We're just gonna find a bathroom really quickly and leave. And there was no like parking attendant or anything like that, so it's not like we would have gotten into some trouble. Um, but so we parked, and then in the lot there was this big building, and there was a restaurant, and we asked them, and they're like, no, customers only. Which, okay, whatever, fine. So we went around the corner to this bookstore, and we asked the guy, can we please just use your bathroom? And he said, yes, let me turn the water on. And we were going, okay. So, already then, I don't know why you don't have your water on all the time, but alright. So this bathroom is so tiny. It's like, when you walk in, there's a sink, and then to your right, there's a toilet. That's pretty much how big it is. It's like, I don't know how many feet by feet it is, but it was really small. And he had dirty dishes in the sink. Dirty dishes! Ew! And I don't know how often he cleans that bathroom, but I definitely wouldn't want to sit on that toilet again. Not that it was that disgusting. It was just kind of a little bit questionable, you know? Yeah, that was an adventure. So we got out of there, we got back to the car, and it was freaking freezing. It's so cold right now. Luckily, it didn't start snowing, but yeah. Oh man, so that was an adventure. And then when we were in the venue and when the concert started, there was 3 people in front of us, and they were gonna go onto the floor to watch Ask Me Alexandria, and they wanted us to watch their stuff. So we did, and that turned out good. They were pretty nice people, you know. And towards the end, when they played their last song, which was In the End, there was a guy that kept, like, staring at me. Like, he made direct eye contact with me. Sorry, yawning. He kept looking at me, like, for a good solid, probably 3 to 5 minutes, just staring. And I'm like, what is your issue? He never, like, came over and said anything. He just, like, stared at me, and then next thing I knew, he just wasn't. I mean, I don't know if he was looking at me. He could have been looking at anybody else. But it definitely felt like it. So that was weird. And, anyway. So I want to talk about a little about the house now. So the layout was something I hadn't really done before, and it was kind of new, so it was like a little bit tricky to figure out. So yeah, the house turned out a lot bigger than I wanted it to. I meant for it to be a little bit smaller, but I was trying to figure out this layout and try to make it work, so I kept having to expand it, so the house just got bigger. So I was like, no. And then the roofing, I do change that. I don't know if I show that in here, but I do change the roofing, and it looks way, way better. And I also get rid of all the big windows. I add more of these small windows, so it looks 10 times better. Because the big windows were just not working for me. So, yeah. that's a little bit about the house. And I also want to say that I do take requests. If you want me to build you a house, I will absolutely do that. Someone asked me to do a house for them in Brindleton Bay for a family, and she asked for some specific things, so I'm going to do that for her in the next build. So that'll be pretty exciting. So I just want to say, if you guys have requests, just, comment or tweet me. I recommend tweeting me because it's more of a chance that I'll get it. YouTube isn't so good with notifying me of comments, so you can comment and tweet me, or you can comment on my Instagram. You can do all three if you want, but I recommend Twitter most of all. So yeah, I would love to do more houses for you guys by request and just see what you want. That's pretty cool. So anyway, this voiceover is all over the place, so I'm going to end it here. We are getting close to the screenshots anyway. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're happy that I'm back. So yeah, leave me some suggestions and like, comment, and subscribe for weekly Sims 4 videos. And I will see you guys all on Friday. Bye!